Van Dam Racing is a little bit different to every other team. I think we've come from a slightly different direction than most teams, especially at an NRS level. I think most people in cycling in Australia have accepted that we have to rely on charity. We don't believe that. We believe that we can build something which is sustainable. The team's a bit different. There's a few things we're pretty proud of. First thing is that we're a South Australian based team and we're pretty proud of that. Most teams in cycling seem to be pretty arbitrary with where they come from, but we're definitely South Australian based and we draw a lot of our influences from that and we get a lot of support because of that as well. We're really trying to create something which people can get behind, that people can follow, feel they have some kind of belonging to. There's no other sport in the world where teams change names, change colours every 2 years. You know, if Liverpool changed from blue to red one year, it'd be catastrophe for their marketing. I think my personal background is probably a little bit different to what other teams are. I raced NRS probably for 6 or 7 years. I also did a season or two overseas. I raced in France, Germany and Italy. And each of these countries do cycling a little bit differently. And we can certainly learn a lot from how other countries do cycling. So we've got 9 riders, the oldest of whom is 23, and every single rider goes to university. I feel that I'm in a really good position to be able to help these riders with their study. While I was racing, I was always studying. I've got a degree in aerospace engineering. It's not particularly useful for running a cycling team, but I think having that experience and be able to relate with the riders is super critical to ensure that they get the best out of themselves, both on and off the bike.
G'day guys, Tom Orford of Van Dam Racing, 2017. I'm continuing with the team this year. I raced with them last year in 2016. We had a really good year last year as our first year. Lachlan Ambrose, the team director, manager and owner. He put a lot of effort in last year and made the team, pretty much from the ground up, and things went really well. But this year I feel like the team's going to develop a lot and we can start focusing on the racing a lot more. There's big things to come and that's a lot to look forward to.
In reality, we want to grow with the riders. We really enjoy doing this. We don't want to just be developing riders for bigger teams, we want to develop riders for ourselves. We honestly think that we can be one of the best teams in Australia within the next couple of years, and the long-term dream is certainly to take it to something which is a whole lot bigger than that.
Something to do with the South Australians, Alex.
That's why it's really important to create sustainability, and we believe sustainability comes through awareness and excitement, and the other key philosophies we're doing with the way we run the team. Clearly supporting riders is our primary goal, but developing a brand that everybody can feel a part of is also critical to the long-term success of what we're doing. I believe that the way I've approached running a team is probably a little bit different to other teams. I certainly am the youngest team manager on the NRS this year. I'm only 25. For the team to have true sustainability, it has to go to a point where staff members can actually get paid for the time. We rely on certainly some super generous people putting in a lot of time and effort into helping the team. We try and support young people where we can, so we have marketing manager who's just finished uni, he's 23. We have a press officer who's currently finishing uni, who's 21. So it's all about giving young people opportunity and using young minds and young enthusiasm to essentially grow our brand into something which we can be super proud of and that other people can be proud of too. This year the team's certainly keeping our NRS focus, also making our international debut, which will be announced in the next couple of weeks, which is certainly an exciting step for the team. Also making sure that we support local racing. It's really important that with young riders you give them opportunities to race as often as possible, because like anything in this world you learn by doing.
Hi, I'm Ben Andrews. I'm really looking forward to the 2017 season with Van Dam Racing. I feel it's a really good fit for myself as they allow me to study and race at the same time. 2 passions of mine. Focuses on more than just riding a bike, which I think's a massive thing in this day and age. I'm just really happy to be here, be able to continue my sport and see where it takes me, but also not have to put my education to the side.
Van Dam Racing is a very professionally run team. The morals that it's based on are very sound and very important, and it's also executed really well by all the staff and all the riders, which is the main factor why I personally am so excited to keep riding for them. And it also gives me a lot of faith as a rider that the team is going to progress to a lot of good things in the future. We may not be the biggest team in the in the NRS or in the country, but I feel like it's one of the best teams out there.
It's only really crucial to throw these guys into situations which will challenge them and push them, but we also believe that they can rise to the challenge. We have 9 super strong riders this year, and we're really confident that we're going to achieve some really big things. So make sure you stay tuned and follow us in our journey.